Draft legislation from the Scottish Government on a devolved disability benefit specifically aimed at providing additional financial support for people of state pension age confirms that it will not include a mobility component within the foreseeable future. Pension age disability payment will replace attendance allowance as part of a phased pilot launch from autumn 2024 for new claimants, before rolling out nationwide in early 2025. The mobility component is not part of attendance allowance and could potentially have provided support for 129,641 existing claimants living in Scotland. The legislation states, as part of the development of pension age disability payment, careful consideration had been given to whether to introduce a mobility component, which is not included in attendance allowance. It was concluded that it is not feasible to include a mobility component within the foreseeable future. The impact of this position has been assessed as part of the draft impact assessments. Existing attendance allowance claimants will transfer from the Department for Work and Pensions (DWP) in phases from next year and will not need to make a new claim for the devolved benefit. This migration process, along with those on Personal Independence Payment (PIP), Disability Living Allowance (DLA), and Carers Allowance, will see around 700,000 people move to the new Scottish welfare system by the end of 2025. The new benefit will pay the same weekly rates as attendance allowance of either £68.10 per week for the lower rate or £101.75 for the higher rate. The eligibility criteria for pension age disability payment broadly aligns with the eligibility criteria for attendance allowance. However, the Scottish Government is making improvements to the application process and the collection of supporting information about an individual's disability, to better meet the needs of individuals entitled to pension age disability payment. Social Security Scotland also plans to launch pension age winter heating assistance at the end of next year, although no details on this payment have been announced yet. Pension age disability payment. Some 129,641 existing attendance allowance claimants living in Scotland will automatically transfer to the new system, so there's no need to apply for the devolved benefit. People receiving the financial support in England and Wales will not be affected by the change and will continue to receive regular payments from the DWP. The new pension age disability payment will support older people who have a disability which results in the need for additional assistance, or supervision to keep them safe. Below is an overview of what we know so far, but one of the key differences will be that face-to-face assessments will not be held, similar to the rollout of adult disability payment. When will pension age disability payment replace attendance allowance? Social Security Scotland have not yet set out a specific timetable for the rollout of the pension age disability payment, however, the pilot scheme will launch in autumn 2024 with full rollout in early 2025. Existing claimants who currently receive attendance allowance will be transferred to the devolved system in stages after the new benefit has been introduced. Nobody will need to reapply for the benefit and there will be no interruption to payments, much like the transfer from PIP to ADP. Who will be eligible to make a claim for the pension age disability payment? It is anticipated that eligibility rules for pension age disability payment will remain similar to attendance allowance. This benefit is for people who are of state pension age or over, who have had their condition for at least 6 months and require additional care. How will claims be assessed? Social Security Scotland will make decisions about entitlement for pension age disability payment using the applicant's account of their circumstances and existing supporting information. There will be no face-to-face assessments as part of the application process. Instead, there will be dedicated support in all 32 local councils across Scotland to help claimants in a person-centred approach. Guidance on the new devolved disability benefits on gov.scot explains, "We are making the application process as simple and easy as possible to encourage and support people to apply for the payments they are entitled to." The application process for disability assistance will be inclusive, accessible, provided in a range of formats and available through a range of routes: online, phone, post and in person. We are making a number of improvements to the application form to include clear guidance on how the eligibility criteria is applied. This will ensure a client is supported in providing relevant information with in-person support available. Payment rates for pension age disability payments. Social Security Scotland will provide pension age disability payment at the same weekly rate as attendance allowance. It is also currently doing this for the devolved child disability payment and adult disability payment. The annual benefits uprating for April 2024 will be calculated under the triple lock guarantee. This determines the level of uprating for the state pension and most benefits by using the highest between September's Consumer Price Index, CPI, inflation rate, earnings growth, or 2.5%. The current weekly payment rates for attendance allowance are: lower rate, £68, 10 higher rate, £101.75. Get the latest Record Money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @recordmoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. How do I apply for the pension age disability payment? You cannot apply for the new disability assistance benefit yet. Anyone over state pension age with a disability that means they need assistance with looking after themselves, or supervision to keep them safe, should continue to apply for attendance allowance through the DWP. For the latest updates on the new disability assistance being delivered by Social Security Scotland, visit the website here. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages.